Find f composition g of x. So this means f of g of x. All right, Cameron, you were cooking on this earlier. You start with g of x. Cameron, what's g of x equal to? Good. So I'm going to replace g of x with 3 divided by x. Now, you're going to get mad at me in a little bit, and I deserve it. Now, we're going to go to the f function. What am I going to plug in for x? 3 over x. What in the crud? So I thought, hey, I'm just going to enter that for the answer yesterday on the video. That didn't work. They wanted you to simplify this some, so I'm going to simplify this. The easiest way to do it is just to give this has an x, this needs an x. How do I give this an x on the bottom? If I put x on the bottom, I also have to put x where? On the top. Good. So I have to give them a common denominator. So this is 2 divided by, and this would be 3 minus x divided by x. Gross. How do I fix this? Fraction. If I'm dividing by a fraction, I can bring the top and just multiply it with that. So it'd be 2x divided by 3 minus x, and that's my answer. So if you have a number divided by a fraction, just bring the bottom denominator up to the top. Okay. Uh-oh. You got to do the domain, though. Now, this has 2 issues. This is where Cameron's going to throw some more things at me. All right, first off, I dealt with g of x, so I have to consider 2 things. I have to consider g of x, because that's what I started with. So I have to consider 3 divided by x, and I also have to consider the answer. So I have to consider 2x divided by 3 minus x. And I have to ask myself, could any of those, could I have a 0 inside of a square root, or could any of those make 0 on the bottom? See, I could have 0 on the bottom. What would make the 0 on the bottom here? What can I plug in for x to make the 0 on the bottom here? 0. So x can't be 0. 3 minus what would give you 0? 3. So x can't be 3. So those are restricted. So now my domain's going to be from negative infinity to 0, union 0 to 3, union 3 to infinity. I know I'm going fast here. I apologize. And so it's going to be those areas there. So that'll be my domain. You have to consider the first thing you used and the answer. You don't necessarily look at the f of x on that.